Newsmax host Grant Stinchfield went on one of the most unhinged rant professing his loyalty to Donald Trump. Now, he was discussing the US withdrawal from Afghanistan. And in the context of that discussion, he has a guest on, a man by the name of Joe Sabo. He is the founder of a group known as Team America, right? So right on brand for Newsmax. And look, what Sabo's doing is he's trying to help our Afghan allies leave Afghanistan. So that's what his whole project is with Team America. But it's not really about him. It's about the fact that as soon as he had super mild criticism for Trump, Stinchfield, well, just watch.
I can tell you this didn't happen under President Trump. And I know there's a lot of people on the left that want to try to blame President Trump. He wanted out of Afghanistan real bad. He was real frustrated not being able to get out, but he didn't pull out because he knew this would happen. In fact, we all did. I called it on this program.
With due respect, Grant, I mean, like veterans, being one, right? And our friends are over there. Right. We followed this closely for multiple administrations, and we know the Trump's administration's efforts here were fairly weak. That they were trying to limit the number of people that would get out, and so there was coordination problems.
Joe, I'm gonna cut you. I'm already weak. I'm already low on time, Joe. Cut him off, please. Cut him off now. Cut him off now. You're not gonna blame this on President Trump on my show. That's not happening. Now, I appreciate the work that you're doing. God bless you for being a veteran. God bless you for trying to get Americans out. But don't come on this program and take the talking points of the left and blame President Trump. That's not helping anybody. The Biden administration screwed this up from the very start. You know it, I know it, the country knows it. I'm mad about that, man, I really am. All right, we're gonna slow it down because we've got a real hero coming up. That man's a real hero too, he served.
I mean, not to recycle a line from Twitter, but Trump's not gonna F you, bro. Like, relax. Like, what was that?
Yeah, no, that was a catastrophe. Like, these guys are obsessed with Trump. They're in love. I mean, would that guy defend his mother with that kind of rage? I doubt it. Like, I mean, that was the mildest criticism of Trump I have ever heard in my life. That the guy just said in passing, previous administrations weren't great on this issue either, as he was hitting Joe Biden.
Right.
And this cuck over here is like, oh, how dare you? That's my beloved. That's our dear leader. We pray to him. We worship him, his feet, his ass. How dare you? Cut him off. Cut him off. That was the mildest criticism I've ever seen. Oh my God, Donald Trump, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Donald. No. I'll do anything. Please come over. My wife's available.
For me, it reinforced something that I already knew and we've talked about on this show, which is when it comes to our troops, when it comes to our veterans, these are people who get used as props by right-wing talking heads and blockheads like Stinchfield, right? They don't actually care about, we need to support our troops. They don't even care about getting the troops safely out of Afghanistan unless they can use them as props conveniently to make their political talking points, right? That's all it is, that's all it is. I mean, that veteran was super calm. And what he was saying was accurate, right? He was just trying to make a point about like, look, the Trump administration wanted to limit the number of our Afghan allies into the United States,
That's
right?
a fact.
It's just a fact.
And Trump says it all the time.
He says it like brazenly.
So I don't know, Stinchfield, are you in favor of bringing in our allies or not in favor of bringing in our allies? Do you agree with Trump's position or don't you? But like, he didn't even want to deal with that cognitive dissonance. And he didn't want to deal with anyone ever criticizing the authoritarian leader he wishes were in charge instead of our current democracy. Have you ever seen a man so triggered in your entire life?
It was incredible, it really was.
Yeah, I mean, they say, oh yeah, Trump lives rent-free inside your heads. No, apparently he lives rent-free inside your heads and in your pants.
My God.
Okay, I mean, I've never seen anyone so in love with someone in my life.
That was pretty amazing. All right, there's one other example I want to give you guys. This one is not as explosive. However, it does involve Mo Brooks, so you know it's going to be fun. Now, Mo Brooks is debating his political opponent. This is, part of their campaign for a Senate seat. So Katie Britt is the Republican opponent that he's debating here. And they get into this debate, not about an issue that would actually matter to the constituents they're hoping to represent, but about who loves Trump more. Let's watch.
Congressman, I guess my question for you is, when you said you didn't know if you'd vote for Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump back in 2016 and refused to answer the question, I think then that you maybe weren't standing with And then you also denigrated our president, President Trump, and you said all of us who voted for him, which by the way, I voted for him every single time he was on the ballot, and so did my husband, and that is certainly not something you can say. So it seems that you might have started the whole let's not stand with the party. Well, I think we've gone back and forth here.
I voted for Donald Trump in 2016. I voted for Donald Trump in 2020. And I think you're going to see a lot of misinformation like you've just seen. In 2016, I cut a check for $2,500 to help Donald Trump get elected. I don't know how much other people do. I know Linda Blanchard did quite a bit. I don't know about the other candidates, okay? But there's a reason why Donald Trump endorsed me in 2018. Donald Trump endorsed me in 2020. Donald Trump has endorsed me in 2022. So if you want to make an issue of Donald Trump and where he stands, by golly, let's have at it. Because Donald Trump knows who the real fighter is for the MAGA agenda in the state of Alabama, and he has said it as Mo Brooks. So you can take Katie's word for it, or you can take Donald Trump's word for it.
New question.
I just want to remind you all of the specific person that they're having this loyalty off about. Let's watch.
The book also quotes Trump as telling his always loyal Vice President Mike Pence that if he didn't refuse to certify the election results, quote, I don't want to be your friend anymore.
But by the way, that's why they're doing this ass kissing contest. Because it's true, like for Republicans, now the recent poll, this is really interesting. 59% of Republicans said supporting Donald Trump is a core part of what it means to be a Republican. That's 6 out of 10 Republicans saying, like, it's not just even a loyalty test, it's an ass kissing test. If you're not inside his cheeks, you're not a Republican. That's what 6 out of 10 Republicans say. So that's why these guys are humiliating themselves. They're like, oh yeah, my husband also voted for him. Did your dog vote for him? I bet your dog didn't vote for him. And neither did your cousins. We know it because it's Alabama, okay? And by the way, note that this is Alabama, where Jeff Sessions was the first senator to support Donald Trump in 2016. Donald Trump makes him attorney general, and then Jeff Sessions recuses himself from the Russia case because he was involved. And he obliterated Jeff Sessions. He destroyed Jeff Sessions' career.
He didn't want to be his friend anymore.
Yeah, he didn't. But that's right, he didn't. I don't want to be Jeff's friend anymore. And everybody, you gotta be Trump's friend. You gotta be Trump's friend, and your husband has to be Trump's friend, and your dog. Everyone's got to be Trump's friend. Look at what he did, Jeff Sessions. They're so weak. The entire party has been cucked by this guy.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, it's amazing that. Ass kiss off.
It's so good.
Where they went back and forth. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
They're standing up too. They're like, I'm gonna stand up and really make my case for how much I love Donald Trump. Like, it's amazing. They're not getting animated about anything that would materially improve the lives of their constituents. They're just getting animated over who loves Donald Trump more. And yes, I'm gonna do it. We gotta watch that last video one more time because it gives me just energy. It gives me life. It gives what I need. Let's watch.
The book also quotes Trump as telling his always loyal Vice President Mike Pence that if he didn't refuse to certify the election results, quote, I don't want to be your friend anymore.
I can't get enough of that video. My favorite part is like, he says, quote, like just a serious reporter, I love that this is like an old school, like seasoned vet, like has been a reporter forever. And he's like, I have been reduced to reporting on this garbage.
And he's like, what voice do I give it? Do I say, I don't want to be your friend anymore. Or do I just read it normal? I don't know. I don't know. Republicans, if it seems like we're laughing at you, that's because we are. You guys are in a contest to see who could worship this leader more, and it's like really embarrassing in a way that we're greatly enjoying.
Yeah.
I mean, did you see those quotes in the middle of that debate over who loves Trump more? And he said, oh yeah, we want to talk about who likes Trump more. And he said, quote, let's have, or as if I was a CBS reporter, he said, quote, let's have at it.
Quote, I don't want to be your friend anymore.
We have to get that on the soundboard. I love it. It's so good.
And then somebody else like, okay, I'm the real, quote, real fighter for Trump. It reminded me of a friend of mine got really drunk on Halloween once, and some other guy who was dressed up as the Hulk got into a fight, and my drunk friend starts yelling at him from across the street, hey Hulk, the real fight is here. The real fight is here, okay? And that's what these folks are. Hey, Trump, okay? The real fighter for you is here. Please be my friend.
Quote, I don't want to be your friend anymore.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.